and welcome to Traveling Marlins. I'm Gail, and if you've been watching, you know that we've been featuring Disney World for the last couple of weeks. I did an episode about Meet Disney's RV Resort Expert a couple of weeks ago where you met Christine. And if you didn't see that episode, I'll put the link right up here. And then also there will be information in the description below. But Christine helped us tremendously. She designed a package for us that was perfect for us. She can do the same thing for you. So watch that, and I think you'll learn a lot. She also gives some wonderful tips as well. Then last week, I did an episode about the ins and outs of Fort Wilderness and staying there. So again, the link is right up here, and I'll put a link in the description below. But that should help you a little bit with Fort Wilderness RV Resort. Fantastic park, highly, highly recommended. So what are we going to do this week? I am going to show you some scenes from our visit to Magic Kingdom. And again, it was our first time to go there, so I was very excited. And I have I don't want to say a lot of footage. Well, I have a lot of footage, but you don't have to watch it all. But anyway, totally enjoyed it, and I'm going to share some of that with you. So let's go to Magic Kingdom. From Fort Wilderness, you can take a ferry that takes you over to Magic Kingdom. And it's really kind of cool because it's just kind of part of the ride. When I went, one of the times I was the only one on the ferry, and it was a wonderful ride. Disney World is, I hate to use the words because it sounds kind of childish, but it is magical. It's clean, everything is bright and beautiful. Everything looks freshly painted. I was highly, highly impressed. That is so pretty. And right here, you're going to see a gentleman in the middle of the street. And there's tons of them. They're photographers. And you can buy a package where you can go up to any photographer and they'll take your picture, and for one low cost, you can keep all the pictures that they take. And you do this all through an app. And again, I'll put information about that in the description below. The shrimp and grits are pretty good. I've never had shrimp for breakfast.
They're really good.
I'm going to trust you on this, Denise.
Like shrimp and grits. You couldn't pay me to order shrimp and grits. They're the best thing on the menu.
One of the things that Christine did for us is help us make reservations to different meals. And this is one that we did. It is having breakfast in Cinderella's castle. And it was delicious food. That was another thing. I was very impressed with the quality of the food at Disney World. You'll see all sorts of characters along the streets and in the different locations inside the buildings. And that was a lot of fun as well. I love that castle.
I was sending a message.
have a parade. I think this is the one that we saw at 11 o'clock. I believe there's one at 11 and another one at 3 o'clock. But it was colorful, and the music that they piped in was fantastic. I mean, quality sound and beautiful floats. So I'm not going to show you that entire parade, of course, but I'll show you some of my favorites. There's something called Genie Plus, and I was reluctant to get it until I tried it the first day. It's, to me, well worth it. Genie Plus basically lets you get in front of people in line. For example, it'll cost anywhere from $18 to $20. You can buy it in the morning, which is the best time to buy it, or during the day. But you purchase it, and then there's a little list of rides that you can use it. And you can't really, you're at the mercy of the app as to what hour that you'll use the Genie Plus to go to a certain ride. Well, it may give you choices. I think it does give you choices. But anyway, it was worth it. For example, we rode one ride and we walked right up to it, and the regular stand in line was almost 3 hours. So I felt kind of guilty using it in a way. I guess you can think of it as paying for a toll road instead of using the regular road. But check it out. And again, Christine helped me along the way. I didn't actually have to practice it because Tyler and Jessica, our son and daughter-in-law, they did all of it for us, so I just kind of followed them. So that's always nice too. They also have things that you can do while you wait in line. And this will give you some ideas of a couple of rides. It really was fun. And again, I said this in previous episodes, highly, highly, highly recommend taking advantage of the 30-minute early entry that you get when you stay at a property. Do it. Just get up and do it. It is very well worth it. And the reason I say that is because you can actually see the park instead of all the guests that are there. The streets, some of the streets are like, you have the street to yourself. And you'll see that in some of the footage that I show this week and in a couple of weeks to come. It's amazing. So I highly recommend going early.
Hi ho! Hi ho! Hi ho! Hi ho! Hi ho! Hi ho!
To end my little section of the rides with my favorite one, and it was called It's a Small World, and it was colorful, bright, and it was a long ride, which was nice too. So you've got to do that one when you go. If you go. I hope you go. Oh, look at the Ferris wheel. And the speedboat. They also have some phenomenal 3D shows, so make sure you hit some of those. I typically came back to the RV in the afternoon to rest, but then I went back in the evening, and I highly recommend that because Disney is beautiful at night. Then the fireworks show, holy moly. Never seen fireworks shows like that before. You can watch the fireworks show from the beach, which I did do that one evening, but then I went over to the actual park and saw the fireworks show and saw the light show. So glad I did. Yes, you can see the fireworks in the sky from the beach at Fort Wilderness, but go over there and see it for yourself. There are a lot of people. You need to find your special spot, probably like an hour before, but the hour goes like that. You know, you can people watch and just look around, eat. But the fireworks shows are fantastic at all the parks. So I had a ton of footage of that. Whoa, it was spectacular, but I'll cut it down and show you some of the highlights. Wasn't that fantastic? And trust me, the camera really doesn't do it justice. And I know you've heard that before, but it truly doesn't. It is a bucket list location. I highly recommend it, and I hope someday that we can go back. So, have a great week, and we'll see you next week, where I will show you another park or two, or maybe 3. Okay, bye. Hello? Yeah, it's recording. Oh, I didn't see the button. Okay. They also have some 3D shows and rides, which were really cool. Hey, when we get to Animal Kingdom, when I preview it, or never mind, I'll tell you later. During the afternoons, I typically went back to our RV. Again, it's just a ferry boat away. Again, it's just a ferry boat away. During the afternoon, I typically went back to the RV to rest and to check on Diesel, our dog. But go back in the evening. No. Oh. Oh, good heavens. Woo. I'm getting excited.